demonstrate that, I'll tell a story about the greatest general in all of China. This is back in the day, long, long time ago. There was a general in China, and he was good. He was like, whatever. He was good at going to war. He was good at winning. He was good at conquering. He was the best. And he conquered one area, and it just, it wasn't enough for him. He needed more. He needed to prove that he could conquer more. So he went to the next state and he conquered that one. He had boats, and he was, wow, that's pretty big, but China's a big place. So he went to the next state, fought like hell, conquered them, and he went around and around and around, and he proved himself again and again and again that he was the greatest general, indeed, the greatest general in all of China. Last place that he conquered, he had all of China. They were, the general's army was marching through the city, and all the citizens were bowing down, and he in his parade, he went past. Everybody was bowing down to him because he was the greatest general of China. But there was one old man not bowing. No, he was not bowing. He was sitting. And the general was like, how could you insult me? And he jumped down and he took out his sword. And just before he cut off the guy, he said, how dare you insult the greatest general of all in China? The old man said, no, it's true. You are the greatest general of all of China. No question about it. But I know somebody who's greater. And the general said, what? He said, yeah, see that mountain over there? He lives at the top of that mountain. So this general had beat everybody. There was nobody left. But now he hears that there's this guy at the top of the mountain. So he gets his whole army. They march to the top of the mountain. And at the top of the mountain is a monastery with walls, big door, big gate. So he goes up the gate. His army's behind him. He goes up the gate, bam, 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 bangs on the door. I'm the greatest general of all of China. I challenge anybody who's inside. Nothing. Bang, 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 knocks on the door. I'm the greatest general of all of China. I challenge anybody inside, and nobody comes out. 1, 2, 3 times. Finally, on the third time, the door slowly opens, and a little old man walks out. Bald head, robes. Aha! I can prove myself again. Takes out his sword, holds it high above his head, and just ready to cut this guy in two. I'm the greatest general in all of China. I can cut you in two without blinking an eye. And that's the moment of truth. It's like, it's going to happen. And then he experienced something he never experienced before. The little old man was just looking at him right in the eye. Mushin. Empty. He said, I'm a Zen monk. I can be cut in two without blinking an eye. And he really meant it. We can all say that, when somebody's got a sword and they're going to cut us in half. Oh yeah, cut me in half. Ha, ha, ha. But no, he said it. And he was there. He was empty, Mushin, and he really meant it. And he had zero fear. And here's the thing, the general knew it. And the general in that moment realized that he'd been running around China to prove himself again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And even when he beat everybody, he still needed to prove himself that he was strong. And here was a Zen monk, a simple Zen monk who didn't need to prove anything.